Hello everybody. And everyone seems to like guppies on here. My guppy videos always do real good. So, that's what people want to watch. So I'll make some guppy, I'll make another big guppy video. This is going to be a big guppy update. Everything guppy or even antler going on in the fish room I'll cover in this video. So first I'm going to start off here with these 4 20-gallon high, I call them my drop tanks, where I made my DIY basket. And so in this one, I've done a pretty good job of picking all the fry out. I had a whole bunch of fry about 3 or 4 weeks ago. So I haven't had any much fry for a while. And usually everything is going pretty good. So, right here are pandas. This is where it all starts for at least 4 of my lines. These 4 drop tanks. I picked my breeders. These are pandas. And then they have a male, usually. Now there's one tank over here that's, I'll explain, but in this panda drop tank we've got 4 girls and a breeder boy. And they're looking, these are little pandas, dwarf guppies. So we got little ones. But the females are getting big. They are pregnant. So that's good. And like all my other tanks, we got loads of coal shrimp mixed in everywhere. Now, this tank actually has snowballs. This tank is always cloudy. Why? I don't know. Fish are always fine. Everything's always good. But these are the, there's duckweed, so you can't really see this way either. As you can see, these are king koi guppies in this tank. And I have my big one original female left. A young male and 2 young females in there. Still waiting for some more fry. It's been a while. So, we'll see what's going on here. What had happened is my original trio, the male died within like a month after getting him, and so then I've had these 2 females dropping fry without a male since, and so I had to wait for some of the fry to grow up, and now we're getting to that point. So things are going good in here. And some of the lines, like this one, we are down to 1 female in here because they are horrible to each other in these little boxes, apparently. So they're not a good candidate. These are the red mosaics, and they're not a good candidate to be in a breeder box. Where is the fish even at? I just seen it before I started this video. Okay. So that experiment didn't go well. It just depends on the line if you can get away with these drop tank ideas. These are the midnight blue Moscows, and we have the 2 big original females left. One of my own males that grew up in here, and a young female. And they look like they're mean to each other, but they're not bad at all. No one's died in here for over a month. Which, all these have been good for a while. These breeder baskets, you have to make sure, because all it takes is for one of them to go rogue. They look mean, but no one ever really hurts each other in this one. So they're good. Okay. So these are the 4 drop tanks. Wow. quite possibly the most important tanks of my whole guppy thing I got going. Well, like I was saying, probably not the best tanks to look at, but probably one of the more important tanks. And I think I think there is a fry in here. Yep, there he is. I can never catch him. He's getting big. Let's see if we can catch him. That would be fun. This guy has eluded me for a long time. And as you can see, he's eluding me again. Trying to catch this little guy and holding the camera. Oh! No way! No way! Got him. Or her. Not sure yet. Okay. So then, that's the Midnight Blue drop tank. And we come over here. And we put it in here. Oh, there's no way I can do this without pausing the video. Righty right. Okay, back to where we was going. I've been trying to catch that dude for like 3 weeks. And he's just gonna chill right there at the top. Well, I'm trying to make a video like, haha, I know you won't get me now. But we got him. There's the girl in here. She's a mean she's the last one standing. So she's probably the biggest, meanest, toughest guppy of all of them. And this is also a yellow shrimp line. And in here we have some red shrimp. This is my original red shrimp tank. Alright. So then we have this great big Pleco shrimp 75 gallon, but we're not talking about those right now. Got to climb down here on the floor. And right now the king koi guppies that we just talked about earlier in the drop tanks, they have 3 tanks dedicated to them right now. These are the last batches of fry. Maybe we can see them better this way. That I got from the king koi line. There's several in here still. They are getting to be the point they're plenty big enough. There's a runt in here too. I'm not sure what the deal is with that guy. I think there's 7 or 8 or 9 maybe in here, and they're all getting pretty good size. These guys are even pretty when they're little. I'm gonna start they color up early, and they look really pretty. Growing on me for sure. What these king koi lines are doing. So with this, these guys, they get really big and they're really aggressive feeders, and being albino, they're white. So the fry don't really have a chance. I mean, there's no chance at all that I've seen. I even have to get them out of the drop tank as quick as possible, because at one point I had like 30 some fry in there. Go away for work. We'll let them grow up so they can get put in the main tank for this line. And I saw like 4 left. So I lost over 25 of these guys. Because just they're so mean and aggressive at feeding. Just whenever one would venture into the basket, it would get picked off. And I ended up losing, like I said, almost 30. Probably 30 fry. I had 4 left. So that was a no bueno. That is the fry. These guys, most of them are big enough. Man, they're all big enough probably now to go live in the main king koi guppy tank. And I'm hoping I start pumping out some more fry. This new generation that's growing up. And maybe get another drop or two out of that big old original female. It's like this guy, look at this. I think it's a little gimp. He's the same age as the other ones. No color at all, and just a little teeny tiny little guy. He don't look like he's swimming that good. He's probably a gimp, I would say, or something. Okay, so then that's it for this section. We'll go on to the next section. Okay, so I was gonna make the inside guppy pond the finale, but I know getting people to watch all the way to the end for the best part. I don't know. Maybe this is the best part to some people. But the inside guppy pond, there are hundreds in here. I just redid it last week. There's a video about it. And as you can see, we've got lots and lots of guppies. And what goes in here? Sometimes I just give it, well, all my culls. Sometimes I get tired of line, I decide not to keep a line anymore, and whatever's left I just throw in here. You know, not unhealthy fish. Healthy fish that just, you know, don't quite meet the criteria of the line. And at one point I had one of my 75 gallon tanks. I probably had like 500 Antlers and were overcrowded, so I just started scooping them out randomly and put like 200 in here one time. So there's a lot of the rainbow tiger Antler in here. There's a lot of Japan blue. There's a lot of Mosaic. There's a lot of Grass Guppy genetics in here, and a mix of everything else I've ever kept. So you get quite the genetic diversity going on in here. Makes for a really fun tank. Really fun thing to watch. Lots of guppies. Alright. And then it's time to go in here with everything else. The rest of the guppies. Regular shrimp. Cool. Okay. So then we have the rainbow tiger Antlers. These are the ones that used to have hundreds and hundreds of them in my 75 gallon. But I ended up making that, the main goal of that tank is to make a whole lot of red shrimp. So, and the females like to eat baby shrimp. So, we've been taking out all the fish in that tank, but there's still red shrimp in here in this tank. So you can still have plenty of shrimp living with Antlers or guppies, but you're definitely going to lose a lot. If you want to make as many shrimp as possible, then you definitely want to do shrimp only. And down here, the line I've had even longer than the rainbow tiger Antlers are my big ear red Mosaics. Now I'm in the middle of for some changes here, and there's some fish in here I need to take out. I'm waiting for them to all finish growing out. And then, because I added some different females in here, because I was getting consistently looking fish pretty consistently that were dark colored. That guy's old, but he's a really good looker. So, and then I added some, they're the same line from a buddy of mine, Valley Fish. His females, his line was in a different direction than mine. I wanted to add some diversity to it. Seems like his females throw some lighter colors. Not as many big ears, but the genetic diversity is appreciated. He had over 2 years apart from the time I got some other females from him. So that's what is going on in here, and there are lots of really nice shrimp in here as well. Lots of fry from drop baskets, lots of fry from when I was doing the breeder baskets all the time for this line. So there's just a lot of fish in here that are young. Need to grow up some. Well, I like them. Alright, let's see what we got going on in here. These are the blue steels that have not dropped any fry that I have seen yet. They were in the drop baskets forever. Never got any fry. Look how big and pregnant they look. The males are getting old. That one's turning into a gimp. And that old man is well past his prime. So I don't know. You'd think this female would drop some fry, but she just never does. Look at how big both of them are. Great, big, fat, healthy females. And they just won't drop anything. So, I don't know. This one is a bit of a mystery to me. I'll keep them, let them live out their lives, and maybe when these males die and if the females are still going, we'll figure something out. Try mixing them with something, or I don't know. Disappointing. They're really nice fish. They're really hard to get, and they're really expensive. So it's a disappointment. But you know, sometimes that's what happens, I suppose. Okay, I gotta get myself adjusted before I get my cord in the water. Ow! That hurt. I just hurt myself pretty good on that one. Okay, I'm back. I had to pause that because I hurt my arm pretty good ramming it right to the side of this board here. But this tank here, this is the king, the third, the main where they all end up living and growing up, king koi. And eventually, when I start getting my numbers high enough, I'm going to call out the ones without the koi marks on their head, like these. But I'm not quite. There's not too many of them. Let's see. There's only like 2 in here that I'm seeing. Look at that male right there. I say they've reached sexual maturity, but they're still not fully adults. They're still like teenagers. I'm hoping be seeing some fry out of them, because I've yet to get any of my own fry having fry. So waiting on that. And then below this is the Midnight Blue Moscows. Lots of fish in here. I'm getting ready to dedicate another tank to these guys because I really like them a lot. Pretty sweet fish. I think that's one of the original males right there. He's a big old guy with a great big old Moscow tail. And pretty much just have a hint of that dark blue. Some of them you can see it better than others. But cool line. I definitely want to do more with and get more of them going. Just quite a few fish in there. Okay. Now we still got 5 more tanks to look at. Alright. Now we're over here. Still Nebulas. And we have a problem here. I want to get some more females from Valley Fish, which is where I originally got them from, but I reset the colony. And unfortunately the females seem to have passed, but the males all seem to have lived. So I definitely wanted to keep these guys going. Look at this guy here, holy smokes. He is an amazing fish. Really like these guys a whole lot, and I want to keep them going. So I'm going to have to get that guys. I like them a lot. So unfortunately, we're going to have to do something to keep this line going. But I like this line a lot, so I'm going to get some more girls. And then below that, we have the Japan Blues. Lower swordtail Japan Blues. These guys are super nice. Again, like all my other lines, they're either new lines to me, or if I've had the line for a while, I completely reset it. Keep the ones I want, things I'm after. Still got some coloring up, still maturing, lots of young fish in here. There's some really nice ones. I'm going to be a double swordtail right there. Look at how nice he looks. Really nice. Super nice. Okay. And then below this we have another failed line that's getting ready to get reset. All these guys are going to the pond whenever I get time to do it, and this will be another Midnight Blue Moscow tank. These guys just kind of went to crap. That's that guy, I don't even know how old he is. He got weird tumor's growing on his dorsal fin now. He's old. And he's the only keeper male left I have of this line. The females are kind of gone too, so this line's done. I'm going to throw them in the pond, and I'm going to make this another midnight blue Moscow tank. Alright, I gotta get myself situated because I gotta sit on the floor. Alright, and quite possibly I have a new tank with these guys. These are Panda Guppies. They also have a drop tank. The new tank ended up not being that good of a start. So I'm not even going to talk about that right now. I will make a video on it, but I'm not going to talk about that one today because it's going to have to get its own video. It looks like there are fry being dropped in here that are making it, so that's a bonus. I mean, these are little guppies, little guys, and they got all this moss. So I'm sure there's quite a few that still make it. You see that? Lots of juveniles. Males are just colored up. Not too many adults left. I've sold some and used some for my own. But, and like all my tanks, shrimp. I love these guys. These guys are almost all really young. And the tank is, the outside glass is horrible. I apologize for that. And this line down here, red grass. I'm not sure how good these guys are doing, to be honest. They get fed and they get their water changed and all that good stuff every week. But I had a red grass line years ago that I had lots. I've had some real popular videos about my old red grass line in a 75-gallon tank. There's like 700 grass guppies in a 75-gallon tank. But so when I got some of these other new lines at a trade show in Iowa, actually, I saw these for real cheap. And I was like, yeah, I want them. All I've done is put them in here and colony breed. They throw blue ones, I pick them out. So that's the extent of what's going on here. I'm not sure how many fry are even making it, because these guys didn't really eat fry at all in a 75-gallon. But I think the quality of this line that I got is pretty poor. So I'm not sure how long I'm gonna keep these guys. If I want to do anything special with them or anything like that. But that's that. That is all my guppy tanks and guppy lines. Now, some others have to have, but obviously my main focus is on my personal favorite ones and the ones that sell good, because you know I gotta sell some stuff to make money for this. I can't afford to do all this just from my job. So luckily this mostly pays for itself these days. It took me almost 4 years and thousands of dollars to reach this point. So if you're looking to make a bunch of money doing this stuff, you need to probably make more money working at McDonald's per hour. But it's a hobby and a love. Look at all them little young boy guppies just now starting to get their color. Just starting to color up. Gonna look like that one. That's a really good one right there. If it would focus, there it goes. I like that one. He'd be a future breeder. He looks a lot like the breeder I have in there. Okay, everybody. We've reached the half-hour point talking about guppies. Thank you, everyone, for watching. If you haven't subscribed, you oughta. Thanks again. Bye.